Hello everyone, this is the pre-market report video for 14th December 2022 in terms of Nifty and Bank Nifty. Yesterday, almost all the Asian market, including Indian market and European market, closed really positive because of the previous day positive global momentum started in US. Last night, again before the US market opening, US Bureau of Labor Statistics released the US CPI data. I mean the US consumer inflation data for November month on both metrics such as month-on-month basis and year-on-year basis. On month-on-month basis, consumer inflation just increased 0.1% against the analyst forecast of 0.3%. It is lower compared to last month-on-month basis, which was 0.4%. Again, even on standalone, 0.1% month-on-month basis is very low. Just for assumption, if we multiply 0.1% for 12 months, then it directly comes as only 1.2% consumer inflation for the whole year. It's just a fun explanation. Of course, in the real world, it won't happen like that. But I said it to make it easy to understand how much low the consumer inflation comes on for the November month. Then in terms of year-on-year basis, there too the consumer inflation comes less than that of the analyst forecast. I mean it comes as 7.1% against expectation of 7.3%. And the November month data was sharply lower compared to that of the October month, which was 7.7%. Because of this unexpected drop in consumer inflation made the US market very bullish. But there was a small portion of time as soon as Fed started their FOMC 2-day meeting, Dow Jones slipped into negative, but in the end it closed positive. Dow Jones increased by 0.3%, S&P 500 up by 0.73%, Nasdaq stocks is the one that rallied, increased over 1%. Again, for the second consecutive day, Nasdaq rally was somewhat muted by the Tesla stocks. Even though being the index heavyweight, Tesla dropped over 4%. The reason is same as yesterday. I don't want to bore you guys by repeating the same information. And all other tech stocks increased 1 to 2%. Facebook almost increased near 5%. Because of this super duper US consumer inflation, US VIX crashed by nearly 10%. Then the dollar index dropped to 103.5. Last time dollar index was in this range was only at April 2022. Even 10-year treasury bond yield dropped over 3% to near 3.51%. So these all are positive. What is not positive? This positivity also increased the oil price by 3%. At this time of this video, Brent crude oil was increased and traded near $80.5 per barrel, and WTI crude oil traded around $75 per barrel. Anyway, now all the eyes and attention are turned towards the Fed people and their interest rate decision, which is due tonight, and the expectation is to increase the interest rate of 0.5%, and that's not the issue at present. The present issue is regarding the Fed chairman speech regarding the items such as: first, what is the peak interest rate number that the Fed is planning? Second, what is the plan for that? I mean, when they are going to reach that peak interest rate? And finally, how long they are going to keep that higher interest rate? Those are questions, and all those questions answer we'll get it tonight. Regarding Indian ADRs in US market, except ICICI Bank ADR, all others increased from 0.5 to 2%. About ICICI Bank drop and the HDFC Bank positive close in US market, we'll discuss in the later part of the video. Coming to SGX Nifty, during the US market hours, it increased to over 18,900 mark. But in the end at 3 a.m. Indian Standard Time, it closed at 18,756. It's kind of indicating again the 50 points gap up opening. That's all about the global market. In one word, it's positive. Coming to India related information. Yesterday, BNP Paribas, second largest banking group in Europe, downgraded the Indian equity index to neutral from overweight. They cited the overvaluation reason. It's kind of negative for both Nifty and Sensex. Then last night, this report was released regarding the mutual funds. I mean, fund inflows into the equity mutual funds dropped over 76% on November month. And most of the Indian mutual funds in November reduced their holdings on ICICI Bank, HCL and Kotak Bank. At the same time, they increased their holdings in HDFC Bank and Axis Bank. That's the part of the reason why HDFC Bank ADR closed positive, whereas the ICICI Bank ADR closed negative in US market. Another positive news regarding HDFC Bank is that both NSE and BSE approved the HDFC and HDFC Bank merger formally. Those who are holding the HDFC for every 25 shares, they will get 42 shares of HDFC Bank. That's the equation. I know yesterday ITC closed positive and it got the high delivery percentage, but yesterday Parliamentary panel recommended the government to increase the tax on tobacco products. This statement is clearly negative for ITC shares. As a summary, US market closed positive and Indian areas mostly positive except ICICI Bank, and even SGX Nifty indicating positive opening. But there are some weakness in stocks such as ICICI Bank and ITC, etc. And as we discussed in the last pre-market video, FMCG got the short-term weakness. Then the next topic, there are three items we need to look out for today. First, our WPI inflation data at 12 p.m. I mean India's wholesale inflation data. The analyst expectation is 6.5%. Then at 12:30 p.m. UK's consumer inflation data. At last in the night, on the next day early morning at 12:30 a.m. US Fed interest rate. As explained earlier, most of the analysts predicted that it's going to be 0.5% interest rate hike. So if they raise less than 0.5%, it's a huge positive. If they raise just 0.5% means, then the aftermath Fed chairman statement is the important one we need to look out for the impact. Now coming to technical, on the daily chart, both Nifty and Bank Nifty forms a reasonable bullish candle. In case of Nifty, if it passes above 18,650 means, then we can say for sure the return of positive trend. But still the present is the indication of bullishness comeback in the market after a small downward correction. Then in case of Bank Nifty, it opened 85 points higher at 43,794 and it reached the fresh all-time high of 43,984. So if it holds above 43,750, then we can expect it to move towards 44,250. Then coming to moving averages and technical indicators. For Nifty on daily chart, in terms of moving averages, just buy signal again upgraded to strong buy signal, whereas in terms of technical indicators, it's still buy signal with some indicating overbought condition. Then for Bank Nifty, it is same as yesterday, and for both moving averages and technical indicators, it's a strong buy signal. About RSI, at present for Nifty, the value improved to 60, which is a buy signal. However, for Bank Nifty on the daily chart, it reached the value of 75, which is an overbought condition. From option change in open interest, in case of Nifty, huge call option unwinding took place between 18,400 and 18,650, whereas significant put options were added at 18,550, 18,600 and 18,650. I cannot able to conclude anything here. So let's see the overall open interest chart. More nearby put option open interest is present at 18,500 and 18,600. However, at the same place, significant call option in 18,500 and comparatively more call option than put at 18,600. Because of those reasons, the next nearby maximum put option open interest is present at 18,400. So 18,400 is the visible support. Then about maximum call option open interest without significant put option open interest is present at 19,000, 18,700 and 18,800. Hence, 18,700 is the immediate resistance and 18,800 is the strong resistance. About Bank Nifty, the story is very similar. Significant call option unwinded at below 43,800 and significant put options added at 43,900, 44,000 and 43,800. But we need to be careful here. The put call ratio in Bank Nifty is 1.51, which means for every 2 put option writing, only 1 call option was written. I feel now Bank Nifty overdone on positive side. Anyway, from overall open interest, 43,500 got the maximum nearby put option and 44,500 got the maximum nearby call option open interest without any put option. So 44,500 is the resistance to break. So that's all in this video. Hope you all got some useful information. Please consider subscribing the channel and liking the video so it will help me beat the YouTube algorithm and it will also motivate me to do more. Please don't make any investment decision based on this as I'm not a SEBI registered advisor. I am doing it for my and viewers educational purpose only. Thanks for watching.